Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on my YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, hit that thumbs up. Tell me a little bit about your story and how this video resonates with you. If you are not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so you know when I post videos. And you could always share this video with somebody whom you think will resonate with that. All of that helps out the channel and is greatly appreciated. All right. So this video is for the star sign of Gemini. And it is also for January 2026. Okay, Gemini. So 2025 is a 9-year, which talks about completions of cycles. For Gemini, I feel like there are very hard cycles for you. And the 2026 year is the year of a 1, where we are realizing all the strength and the courage to move out of these lessons and the wisdom that is gained in these lessons. You've turned that wisdom or the pain into gain, right? You've gained a lot of wisdom, and through all this wisdom, you've realized everything that you've had within you, you've had all along. Like you've had all this strength all along. 2026, I feel like it's going to be a very good year for you, Gemini. Simply because you roll the Lover's card, which is number 6, 2026. 2 and a 2, so I feel like there's a balancing out of your masculine and feminine energies. With that 0 energy in the middle, which I feel like moving through the year, you're going to let go of a lot of baggage, leaving it behind in 2025 and moving forward in the year 2026 with taking everything that you need, with like everything, packing lightly and only taking what you need moving forward. That's what I was trying to spit out there, Gemini. So you may have a hard time spitting things out. Taking only what you need moving forward. And realize that everything that you need, you already have within you. I feel like a strong state of balance here for you, Gemini. I also feel for you, Geminis, I feel like you're taking the next step on your journey, or perhaps the next step on your ascension progress here. So the first card that we're going to be pulled is the Enchanted Map. We're going to see where you're at on your journey. For Gemini, Spirit, where are they at on their journey? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Encouragement. A number 54. What did I say about that 5, leaving things behind? And then we got that 4 energy, that double 202, right? That 4 energy. And it also adds up to a 9, leaving things behind. The wisdom through the pain. The wisdom through the wounds, the pain, the gain through the pain. I also feel too with this card, you could have been working on a lot of inner child wounds coming apart. Yeah, so something had to come apart to come back together here. I have a 4 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 adds up to an 11. So 1144 could be significant. 1441 can be significant. Things had to come apart to fall back together, if that makes sense. So let's read number 54 for Gemini. You are receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power. What did I say about taking that next step? Whew. Into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You're on the right path. Keep going. What did I say about taking that next step? Thank you, Spirit. So you're getting a lot of encouragement from the universe. You're on the right track. 9, 10. You're on the right track by packing lightly, moving forward into 2026, where you're realizing that everything you need, you have within you. You don't need anything outside of yourself moving forward. Coming apart, and like things had to fall apart for you to come back together, to take this next step moving forward into 2026. 1441 is very significant. 1144, 444, 202, 2 2s equals 4, 444. Breaking apart, seeing both sides of a situation. All right, so let's move on for Geminis. What is their overall energy for the month of January? Please and thank you, Spirit. Pay attention to them nudges. They'll be very, very important. You know, and Gemini also is the house of the twins. See both of them faces on there? And look how these two people got their backs to one another. Somebody could have been a bit two-faced to you, and that was part of your lesson. Now my cat's growling. All right, let's see what's Gemini's overall energy for the month of January. The sun. So you're coming out of a period of darkness is what I feel here. You are coming out of a period of darkness. We have 46, which is a 10, and 54, which is a 9, 19. And the universe is nudging you to take that next step. For some of you, you may be stepping into the unknown, is something else that I'm getting. But with the sun card in reverse, this talks about something that's extreme, right? Something that was extreme here. Somebody could have been extremely two-faced. Somebody could have been using your wounds against you. Let's read that. 46. Now is the time to take separate paths. Yeah, you may have chose to turn your back to somebody and move forward on your own. And this was a nudge from the universe for you to do this. And I feel like in 2025, because 19 and 19 adds up to a 2025. And in 2026, you're being encouraged to take the next step. And in 2025, you got the signal to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Or somebody that, to maybe break apart some sort of a commitment that maybe you thought you had with somebody. You are being nudged to change your course of action. Right? To turn your back to somebody. Somebody who was being two-faced is what I feel. Somebody was being two-faced. Somebody that was hidden, throwing a rock, hiding a hand. Maybe even playing on your wounds. Taking something to the extreme here. The Four of Earth. Being very greedy. We have another 4, 4, 4, and then this has a 4. You were being protected by the universe, and they're telling you you were on the right path by choosing to go your own way. 2 of Water, yeah, talking about a partnership. Somebody, yeah, right? Somebody was very greedy in a relationship. Somebody was very greedy in this partnership. Somebody did not want you to see something that they were doing to the extreme. Somebody was two-faced. The Star. Whew. Okay. There we go. This person could have been a Pisces. This person could have been an Aquarius. This person could have been a Leo. But somebody was definitely two-faced here. Somebody was very greedy, very selfish, very two-faced. You got that nudge completing 2025 that you were encouraged to go your own way. You were being guided to go your own way. Why? Because there is some sort of a dream that you, or an aspiration or a wish that you want to manifest here. Something about last year, 2024. Somebody could have been very much in a dark period. So for some of you Geminis, I feel like, remember I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel like you're being encouraged. You're ready to take the next step on your ascension journey. And that's exactly what this card is talking about. You're being guided. You are being nudged by the universe, right? To take some sort of a next step. But you're going to go at it alone. You're not taking somebody with you, Gemini. This person, this relationship, they were very greedy. They were very selfish. They took something to the extreme here. But whoever I'm talking to, Gemini, you're protected. 444, you're protected. And in 2026, maybe during February, in Aquarius season, end of January, beginning of February, the first 3 weeks of February, this is where a dream or a hope or something that you have wishing for is going to manifest. And I feel like this person was trying to block it. But you felt it intuitively. You felt it. This person was very dark. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Fire, talking about a business partnership. 2, 2, 202. There it is. And whoever you were in this partnership with, they're very greedy. And the only reason why they were there, right, was to steal your ideas. And they were hiding that. They're hiding the fact that they were extremely greedy. With the Six of Cups underneath that, this could have been somebody from a past life that you crossed paths with in this life. Something about 2024 is very significant here. Okay, let's keep going. What are some signs that you are seeing, Gemini? What are some signs that you are showing Gemini in the month of January? 2024. Somebody could have did something to you in 2024. Could have lied to you. Being two-faced to you. And then in 2025, you decided that you've had enough because you knew intuitively what this person was doing and you were guided to move on without them. They could have been doing something at night as well in 2024. Maybe in August of 2024. February of 2024, September of 2024, October, June of 2024. All right, so what signs are you showing, Gemini? Please and thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you had a fox in your energy. Somebody who was sly, somebody who was cunning, somebody who was trying to make a plan, somebody who was watching you very closely. You knew it. You felt it, right? You felt that nudge from the universe. Yeah, burdens, hardships, and lessons. Holes and mysteries. So the mystery talks about Pisces and Scorpio. We do have the two fishies, which represents Pisces. The fact that they're going separate ways here. See, one fish going that way, one fish going that way. You two had to go your separate ways. Because this person, this partner, was being two-faced. They were only there to get what they could from you. And they were trying to keep you in the dark about that. They were very cunning, very sly. They thought they was being that way anyways, but your intuition told you otherwise. They were trying to keep themselves hidden. Spirit of the Clover, luck, abundance, and summer. What did I say? Summer of 2024 has something to do with it. They could have been playing on your heart space. They wanted your abundance. They look at you as you were their lucky star. We have a masculine energy, action, power, and dominance, communication, and a spirit of elixir, intoxication, uninhibited, and shameless. So this person was very toxic emotionally. They like to communicate, abuse, emotional reaction, just to get a reaction out of you, trying to dominate. And this could have happened either last summer in August, September, even in the summertime, which would be June, July, August, and September. What's going on with love for Geminis? There was no love in this relationship, let me tell you. Wait a minute. What did I do wrong here? Okay. They could have been trying to turn things around on you. Just seeing, I had them cards turned around like, what? What happened here, right? Somebody turned around, right? Turned their back to the situation. Because again, this person was, see, the two-faced energy is coming through here. There was a partner who was two-faced. They wanted to make things hard for you. But somebody listened to their intuition. Somebody listened to their internal guidance. The divine guided this person, encouraged this person, nudged you, Gemini, to leave this person behind because of their cunning, sly energy. What's going on with love? Yeah, winter. Winter of 2024 could be significant. They could have did something in the dark. Shadow work. Pause. Somebody did not want to let this relationship go. Pause in reverse talks about not wanting to break up, not wanting to let this go, right? Mirroring. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here, mirroring. Divine masculine. We got two masculines coming through here. Right? See, they got their hand on their head. Some of you may need to go watch the Aquarius reading, but we got two masculines here. And underneath that, we have communication. So there could have been two masculine energies, two male energies. Two guys working together, right? Making some sort of a plan to create a lot of hardships for you, Gemini. Doing something in the darkness with the shadow, working in it out of shadow mode, out of greed. This could have been a karmic soulmate. Look, we got the 2 and the 2, right? Two guys, maybe two other people. Two guys perhaps working together. See the giraffe? Two giraffes, and then there's another giraffe. There could have been a third person that was hidden. Could have been a Pisces, been that third person, or an Aquarius. Could have been a Aquarius and Pisces working together, and two guys. Two giraffes. I look at the giraffe holding that light, right? Illuminating that. Somebody may have a giraffe as a spirit animal. Alright, Gemini, so I paused the video and I went and got my iPad and I'm looking up the giraffe as a spirit animal. Giraffe spirit animal symbolizes seeing the bigger picture, aspiration, intuition, and gentle strength, encouraging you to rise above challenges with an elevated perspective, embrace your uniqueness, and act with kindness and non-violence. It's a guide for setting high goals, gaining clarity, trusting your inner wisdom, and maintaining peace while reaching for the impossible, reaching for your stars, reaching for your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. Elevated perspective and vision, reaching high for food mirrors gaining insight and seeing beyond immediate problems to understand the larger picture of this person being two-faced, right? Thinking they were sly, thinking they were cunning, always watching you, spying on you. Aspiration and ambition. Reaching for the sky inspires you to aim for greatness and break perceived limits. That's that star card there. Uniqueness and self-acceptance. Proudly standing tall, it encourages self-love and embracing what makes you different. So you're very unique. Somebody did not want you to see that. Gentleness and nonviolence. Despite its size, it embodies a calm, peaceful, and friendly nature, symbolizing soft strength and positive social bonds. Hope and optimism. Its ability to find food high up represents hope, and challenges can be overcome and new opportunities exist, right? You need to broaden your view and understand your place in a bigger context to inspire you to reach for higher goals and trust your inner guidance. That's that gentle nudge, this encouragement that the universe is giving you. Being called to embrace your individualities and stand out. All right. That is what I see there, Gemini, which goes right along with the reading. So you are mirroring this to a person. Why? Because it is showing you, right? You could be mirroring this to another person about this coldness or this frozen energy of going through and working through your shadows, right? You are no longer on pause. You're no longer allowing this dark shadow to overcome you. Somebody was working on your fears, playing on your shadow side. And it's like they were throwing the rock, hiding the hand. They thought they were sly. They thought they were cunning, right? They thought they could remain a mystery at what they were doing. This male energy. So I feel for some of you, this could have been two guys or two people in general, or two guys and two girls. We have strong male energy here. We have maybe three guys. One of them could have been Aquarius. One could be a Pisces. All right. So what do the romance angels want to say to you, Gemini, about love? So we just entered into the winter season. January is the winter season. So winter time could be specific. This person could have even been using a mirror to spy on you. Is something else that I'm getting. Romance. So you have a mirror counterpart. Two of Wands. Two people, right? For some of you, it could be same sex. For others of you, we got the water energy. So water to me is feminine and masculine. We could have a female, a male. We could have a female and two males. 4 people with the 4 of Earth there. Doing something out of extreme greed. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energies to other people. So you're mirroring that energy. You're mirroring and you're showing this other person their, like somebody could be frozen or stuck in the shadow and afraid to be flirtatious. Afraid of maybe your light, right? Somebody who's light-hearted. Flirt. Your romance angels guide you to initiate romance with flirtatiousness, which entails smiling with your eyes as you connect with others. So when you two meet each other or look into each other's eyes, it's like you're going to connect with them. It doesn't necessarily involve sexuality, although it can. Flirting is a playful in nature, and playfulness is in the heart of romance. If you're in a relationship, flirting with your partner can revive passion. If you're single, this activity can attract new friendship as well as a love relationship. Drawing this card can simply mean that you're making more eye contact with others will help you connect with people. This is especially true if you smile and say hello more often. Everyone you meet is a potential friend, and studies show that most people are introduced to their mates through mutual acquaintances. Therefore, form new friendship both as a way of meeting a new partner and to increase your enjoyment of life. So you could be meeting somebody new, your masculine energy, through another person. And they could be coming in and saying hello, maybe going out for a drink somewhere. But you need to be aware of maybe becoming too intoxicated. Somebody could be coming in drinking because it'll help settle their nerves. So you could be meeting somebody new through somebody else. Let's take a look at the bottom of that. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So this is going to be somebody that you do not expect. What's going on with Gemini's money for the month of January? You know, and the sun coming down means something about dark. Maybe you're going to meet them after dark. What's going on with Gemini's money for the month of January? Page of Raphael. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, a great intuitive insight. So you may not be accepting an invite when it comes to a business partner. This talks about turning your back, going your own way, right? The Two of Wands often represents a business partnership. And then we have the Ace of Wands, going your own way, going on a solo journey. Solution. So we do have the energy of Sagittarius here. Self-control, patience, forgiving and healing energy. So this does talk about somebody who could be very impatient. 10 of Michaels, situation has ended. You are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will follow, putting the past behind you. The 10 of Swords talks about being betrayed. This business partner betrayed you. This partnership betrayed you. They stabbed you in the back heavily. Maybe abusing their psychic abilities. By what? Keeping an eye on you. This is the Page of Cups in reverse. So somebody may have offered a fishy cup. Somebody did not accept that fishy cup. Somebody feels betrayed, backstabbed, and I feel like that's this two-faced energy. Somebody was two-faced by backstabbing and betraying you, Gemini. Somebody needs to heal some wounds. They thought they were being sly. They thought they were being cunning. And then we have the 9 of Ariel in reverse. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, somebody tried to destiny swap you. Somebody tried to destiny swap you. Somebody was throwing the rock, hiding the hand. Whoever you were in a partnership with, they heavily betrayed you. They heavily stabbed you in the back. Could have been gossiping, lying. And they did it out of pride and ego. They tried to keep you stuck, right? Tried to keep maybe a person's divine masculine stuck. Trying to block your light. Maybe even going as far as using mirror magic. Two of Michael, yeah. They wanted you to overanalyze everything. They didn't want you to make a decision. Two of Michael. Trying to steal your opportunities. Somebody has an addiction. They felt entitled. They felt like you owed them something. But you listened to your heart. This person has very low self-esteem. They always wanted to challenge you. They wanted you to not see something clearly, like throwing a rock high in the hand. They wanted to remain a mystery. There they are, the two of them. See how they're running right towards each other? But the Two of Swords often talks about, again, not seeing something clearly, but making a decision. Using your intuition, using them subtle nudges. Alright, so what I see for money is, I feel like you had somebody who you partnered up with that heavily betrayed you. They tried to steal what was yours. They were very reckless. They were very unhealed, very ungrounded, very unbalanced. And they offered you a fishy cup, but you did not accept it. You chose to go your own way, which was very, very good. You were divinely guided. You listened to that subtle nudge. This is somebody who tried to end your career. Somebody who tried to backstab you behind your back, right? Throwing the rocks, hiding your hands. They felt like, oh, I have a plan, right? I have a plan for Gemini. I'm going to become their friend and partner up with them just so I can backstab them and betray them. Cause them a lot of hardships. Steal their destiny. Offer them a fishy cup. Using my insights, trying to cause a lot of drama. This person didn't care. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull an angel card to finalize this message for you, Gemini. Final message for the Gemini collective spirit. Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. And that's what the giraffe was saying about compassion. Softening your heart. Showing yourself compassion, but also being compassionate to the other person as well. Because why? Because you knew what they were doing. You figured out that their offer was fishy. There was something fishy about this person, and you knew it, and you were right. You were right all along. This person was backstabbing, betraying you, thought they had a plan to steal your destiny. But you know what? This person was reckless. They did not want to compromise. They wanted to keep you in this indecision. But I feel like you freed yourself by choosing yourself. Outdoors. For some of you, I feel like you called your power back. Connecting with nature helps synchronize your rhythms to the universal heartbeat. In this way, your natural timing improves so that you're in the right place at the right time. So it's all about the timing. They wanted you to miss this mark, is what I feel. They wanted you to miss your opportunity. Being in nature renews your spirit and revives your energy level. Get outside every day, even if it takes some effort on your part. Once you're in nature, take time to smell the roses and observe the glorious beauty. Know that you're part of nature and you're also beautiful. Jophiel's name means beauty of God. She sees beauty in everything and everyone, and it helps you to do the same. So this person could have been envious of your looks, your beauty. She sees beauty in everything and everyone. It helps you do the same. Jophiel knows that when we spend regular time outdoors, we're cleared of lower energies and naturally have a more beautiful outlook on life. Call upon Jophiel to ease your schedule to allow for outdoor time. Plan a nature-based vacation. Move to a more rural environment. Start a beautiful butterfly garden, or just connect to nature in any way that pleases you. The fact that you have giraffes coming in, you have 3 of them. So there could be something coming in 3s for you. This person did not want you to see a solution. They wanted to keep you blinded. They wanted to keep you in this energy of being stuck, right? Being at rock bottom. They felt like they were above you is something else that I'm getting. Thank you for watching and have a great day.